Good morning, good afternoon. This is Donna Carroll, and I am happy to be here with you today. I had a request from a viewer asking me to channel Franz Liszt. Of course, I didn't know who that was, but essentially it's a composer, pianist, virtuoso from the Romantic period, Victorian period of Europe. So he considered himself Hungarian, although I don't think he was born in Hungary. But anyhow, so I will try to do that. I haven't channeled him yet. This is the first time I'm doing it live. But before we start, I would like to do a cleanse because I could use the cleanse myself, definitely. I haven't been meditating very much and been sleeping at weird hours, so if you would join me, we will do a cleanse before I do the channeling. Okay, so if you would just take 3 deep breaths in and out. Very good. If you have a piece of selenite, go ahead and grab it, or what other crystals, whatever crystals you would like to work with. All right, so at this time, I would like to call in my highest and best cleansing angels, calling in my highest and best cleansing guides, my highest and best healing guides from the celestial realms. I would like to bring in the archangels Raphael, Ariel, Michael, and Gabriel. I'm asking for 10,000 warrior protection angels around me and anyone viewing this video. Block all negative entities, energies, thought forms. If anything's released by anyone, angels, please take it to source and transmute it into light. Very good. So at this time, we're going to cleanse you from the inside out. So have the intention of opening your root chakra. Please open your root chakra. And now have the intention of opening your navel chakra. Please open the navel chakra. Open your solar plexus chakra. Open your heart. Open your thymus chakra, your throat chakra, your third eye chakra, and your crown chakra. So please open every chakra along the spine, both major and minor. Okay. And now we ask that you connect to the central sun of Alcyon and send your intention to Alcyon from your crown. And now pull Alcyonic energy all the way down into your crown, through the major and minor chakras, down into the root, and down into the core of Mother Earth. Alcyon is source energy in the physical realm. It's the central sun. In this universe, it's what everything rotates around, so consider it source energy in the physical. Bringing in more Alcyonic energy through my chakra system, down into my root chakra, through the Earth Star, the chakra between you and Earth, and down into Earth. Just Open up fully, become a bridge between heaven and earth. Okay, pull in more of that energy into the crown chakra. We ask the angels to help us release all misguided thoughts. We ask that all incorrect thinking be released, all judgments in the mental sphere be released. We're asking for a complete cleanse of that chakra. And we ask that our human selves connect in the mind more cohesively with our divine selves, releasing the ways of human error. We ask that you imagine that light in your crown chakra swirling and swirling into your field, the chakra becoming very expansive. Imagine that beautiful golden white light from the crown turning a beautiful violet color, bringing that alcyonic energy down, having it turn a beautiful violet color, and sending that divine energy out into your field, dispersing the light. See it moving like a galaxy in your mind in a clockwise direction and going out. And as you do this, the length, width, and breadth of the chakra will expand, and the angels will modify the expansion. Now bring that alcyonic energy, pull more of it down into your third eye. We ask for a cleanse of the third eye. We ask that any incorrect vision being held be released, any judgments in this chakra to be released. Imagine the golden white light turning an indigo color, swirling like a galaxy in this chakra in a clockwise direction. Imagine that light going out into your aura, reframing your energy field, bringing more of the divine vision into your earthly material world. Expand, expand, expand. And now pull that golden white light down into your throat chakra. We ask for a cleanse of the throat. We ask that sharp words be released from this chakra. The energy of speaking your opinion or viewpoint in a harsh manner. We're asking that that be released. We're asking that divine communication skills, nonviolent communication, honest communication, but loving communication, that these energies come into this throat chakra. And go ahead and see this chakra expanding. See it turning like a galaxy in your throat in a clockwise direction. And see that royal blue color going outwards into your field. Very good. Whew. Bringing in more source energy all the way down into the Thymus Chakra. We ask that this chakra be cleansed. We ask that it be enhanced. We ask that it be supported. See golden white light turn a beautiful teal color in this chakra. See any incorrect vision held by this chakra being released as it spins. Imagine a teal galaxy spinning in your thymus in a clockwise direction going out into your field. So you're spinning, spinning, spinning today. Bring golden white light from Alcyon into the heart. We ask that the heart walls be dissolved. We ask that any withholding of love and compassion be dissolved. We ask that acting or thinking out of one's pain be curtailed. We ask for a release of that pain, that emotional pain. And we ask that our pain in our heart not direct our actions, but instead that our actions be directed by our divine self and the divine light coming down from source into the heart. See it moving, spinning like a galaxy in a clockwise direction outward from the thymus. The angels are helping you expand the heart energy outwards because you're in a safe space and they want you to feel expansion and freedom. Now we bring that Alcyonic energy from source again all the way down into our solar plexus chakra. We ask that the tightening of this chakra be released. Any misrepresentation of self be released. We ask that a true, correct presentation of our inner self be presented in this world and others. See that light come down, come down, come down. See the golden white light turn a beautiful yellow, a golden seal yellow in the solar plexus chakra. Watch that chakra expand as it spins in a clockwise direction like a galaxy going outwards into your field. Release all that does not serve you. Release the pain of the limited self. Whew. Now bring that Alcyonic energy into the navel chakra. We ask that any miscreations that you have created in your lifetime be released. Release any misuse of your creative genius. Let it go. And instead bring in divinely inspired creativity into the navel chakra. See it spin and expand in a clockwise direction. That golden white light turns orange. See a galaxy spinning in that chakra outwards into your field, essentially raising the vibration of this energy center. And breathe. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Pull more golden white light down into your crown down into your root chakra. We ask that survival mentality be released. We ask that the identification with the material world only be released. We ask for angels that will help us ground our energy into the material world, our divine energy into the material world. We ask them to come inside this chakra and help us do this. At this time, see that golden white light turn a beautiful red inside this chakra. See the red spinning and expanding. Imagine a red galaxy in your root chakra spinning in a clockwise direction, expanding and healing and cleansing this energy portal and this vortex. And let it spin. Okay. And now we ask the guides to help each of the chakras talk and relate to each of the other chakras in a beautiful, harmonious, and divine manner. We're asking for divine connection and divine interaction between the energy portals in our bodies, our subtle bodies and our physical body. We ask that the angels expand our field to a comfortable position for us. And as these energy centers are expanded, they are cleansed and blocked energy is removed. Negative thought forms, entities, and energies are removed in the spin. So just blow them out through the breath. We ask that your angels adjust each chakra, bring it to the best frequency for you. We ask that the chakras be healed and again put in the best position to work with each other. Ooh, okay. We ask that the angels adjust the tone, the tune, the sound that our chakras emit. We're asking for a tune-up of our chakra system. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. You might feel an opening. I'm feeling an opening in my right ear. Okay. And now we're asking that our toroidal fields be put in the optimal condition, frequency, and movement for our spiritual development. So I want you to imagine that at this point, we want to end conscious communication with the energy coming down from Alcyon, and instead we want to focus on the earth jet energy coming up from source, earth source. So pull energy coming from the crystalline core of Mother Earth, pull that all the way up your chakra system into the root, into the lower chakras, heart and upper chakras. And then imagine that energy coming out your crown and spouting out like a fountain, like a toroidal field. Whew, this will help you connect more directly and intimately with Mother Earth. Then imagine that energy recycling again, coming from the ethers or space into your root chakra, up your spine, going out your head, out into space, in your root chakra, coming up your spine, out your head into the space. And imagine that happening all around you in a 360-degree field. So it's like you're a donut. And bring in the clean, refreshing energy of Earth ascending into your body, into your toroidal field. And through this cleanse, we ask for a more loving, harmonious, and authentic connection with all forms of life in this reality. And we ask that we can see the God force within everyone and everything. Let us connect with the God light in everything and everyone and see them as an aspect of ourselves. Okay, just cleanse, just cleanse, just cleanse. That toroidal field is really moving. Okay. And now we ask again that the angels adjust our chakra system in length, breadth, width, and depth, tone, and frequency for our highest good and our highest development. And now, finally, we take our energy from our hearts into the palms of our hands. And at this time, we send out healing energy to the earth, the inhabitants of the earth, the soil, the waters, the plants, the clouds, the people, the animals, the stones. And we send this healing energy out multidimensionally. So we send it out to the ascending planet, to our solar system, our galaxy, our universe, the multi-universe, and all of creation. We send out healing, loving, source energy to anyone or anything in creation that could avail itself to this, including ourselves. Sending light, sending love, sending high, high frequencies from source. If you have a particular person, a particular life form that you would like to send extra blessings to at this time, please do so. Send them the highest healing source energy of love. Let them be healed. Let them be divinely inspired. Let them be awakened to the highest aspect of themselves. Let them be empowered. Let them flower. We ask for the full blooming of the consciousness of all life forms who are not in that state already. Sending them love. Sending the whales love, and the dolphins love, and the fish love, and all the animals, and all the creatures, all the ETs. We have been receiving, it is time to give. And now we ask our toroidal field to come into the optimal position for us in our everyday life. We ask that the energies in our field stay high. We ask over the next week for cleansing angels to come into our field and remove any stuck or blocked energy in our auras. We put a hard egg-like shell substance around our cleansed aura, our cleansed light body, and we rest, and we feel, and we live in this higher vibrational state. Amen. And in conscious communication with Mother Earth and the entities that have helped us. Amen. Good evening, Jennifer. Good day, Gary. It's nice to see you. I'm glad that you're here. I hope you enjoyed that cleanse. I really did need that cleanse, and I think it's going to be very helpful to keep our vibration high today. So, a viewer asked me to channel Franz Liszt. And honestly, I didn't know who he was. He's a pianist, a composer from the 1800s in Europe, Germany, Italy, France, Austria. I guess he was a bit of a traveler, but he was a virtuoso and very famous and considered one of the greatest pianists of all time. So I said I would try to channel him. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to bring in a message from him and see what he has to say. So I hope you're all doing well. I appreciate you tuning in, and I hope you had a good 4th of July. Alrighty. So without further ado, at this time I call in the energies of the Lemurian Mother Goddess, asking her to oversee and overlight this channeling. I ask for the angels, Archangel Raphael, Ariel, Michael, and Gabriel, to be present with me during this channeling. I ask for 10,000 warrior protection angels around me and anyone watching this channeling. And lastly, I call in the energy of Franz Liszt. I ask him to come through me and give a message to the viewers today. This is very interesting. My name is Franz Liszt, and I am a musician, currently on the other side, and yes, I am availing myself of this opportunity because it is an opportunity that does not come to everyone, and so I am happy, and I am interested in being with you here at this time. As you know, my time was quite different than the time that you're living in. But through all of this time, through all of history, through all of the different ages and epochs, human nature stays the same. Humans have many desires. As an artist, my main desire was to express myself. I wanted to express my emotions through my music, because expressing my emotions through the music was much more powerful. I had more options, you could say, than expressing them through words, through speaking. When I composed a concerto, I was putting my heart out, my emotions out, my feelings out to the umpteenth degree. And I did this as a way to get everything that was inside of me out. And this is what happened when I composed the music. But then when I played the music, I got to repeat this process, oftentimes to a greater degree, in a more amplified state over and over again. And this is honestly what drove me to travel and perform and to write as I did. It was to feel that freedom of expression. And I pulled things out of myself that I didn't even know were lurking below the surface. The happiness, the sadness, the rage, the intensity. Yes, I was considered an intense soul, and I played intensely, and I was disciplined, and I put much will and much practice in my art form. And yes, I was rewarded for this. But to be honest, I would have done it anyway, because that was my life. But getting back to the point that all individuals, all people, no matter what caste, creed, religion, sect, nationality, sex, gender, people ultimately have the same desire, same desires. Those desires are to be loved and to love, to express oneself in whatever form or format that speaks to them, and to learn. People have a natural curiosity about life, about other beings, and they want to learn and understand as much as possible this great mystery of ours. And so, coming up in a confined era where the roles were very much laid out, and to a certain extent it is like that in your world today, I was able to experience greater learning, greater freedom, and greater love when I passed and crossed to the other side of consciousness. And here I could compose and write and play endlessly. I could amuse myself and amuse others without getting tired, bored, or frustrated. And these things, of course, eluded me somewhat in my earthly existence. I enjoyed teaching. I like to see the flower bloom in my pupils. I like to see them connect with the passion within themselves. It gave me pleasure and joy. I like to perform. I like to travel. I had a lot of nervous energy. I had a lot of energy, and I was always on the move because I wanted to see things, and I got bored. If I stayed in one place too long, it became very stagnant for me. Same old, same old. And this is true with women as well. I was not lucky enough to find that one woman that I could spend the rest of my life with and never feel bored or stagnant. So I kept moving in that area as well. And of course, I was not happy when I did not get my way sometimes in my intimate relationships, my personal relationships. And yes, I could be quite temperamental at times, being the artist that I was. But I tried my best. I gave to other people in my spirit, in my work, and financially because I wanted to alleviate some of the suffering in my reality. I was interested in religion and religious topics. I was interested in knowing Christ the Lord, in communing with the saints, in understanding evil and its role in the world. And I did this through the constructs of the Catholic Church, where I studied to become a priest, although I never took my vows, because let's face it, I enjoyed women way too much. So it was a huge part of my life to try to put a framework around the bigger questions of our lives. Why are we here? What is our purpose? How do we live a good and present life? And I did this through music. I started performing at a very young age, and I was farmed out by my father to make money because of my piano playing skills. And although I enjoyed making money when I was older on my own terms, I did not enjoy it when I was a child, being forced to practice, to play, to perform for others' enjoyment. Although I was applauded, it's a difficult life for a child who just wants to play and to be with other children. But regardless, that early training is what shaped me and helped me to become the pianist that I became. My works, I feel, represent my personality, which was intense. There's a certain depth and feeling to my work. It hurt me immensely when it was not recognized at some points in my career by others when they dismissed me in my work. It hurt my fragile ego. But then at other points in my career, I was applauded and held up in great esteem. So I experienced both ends of the totem pole, and it helped shape my personality. It helped to give me compassion and care and a helping hand to those who were struggling. I saw myself in the struggling of other people, and I thought, there go. But for the grace of God, there go I. I thought that often. As if I did not have my musical abilities and my piano playing talent, God only knows where I would be. As I did not have a father. My father died at a young age, and I was taking care of my mother at a young age. And if I did not have the ability to play the piano and get paid for it, who knows where I would have ended up? Because I saw it every day on the streets of Paris. The beggars, the sick, the elderly, thrown out, living on the street, much as they do in your world today. So I was very blessed, and I was very cognizant of this. I am very humbled and pleased that people still listen to my music today, still play my music today, still get something from my music today, aged and olden as it is. It gives me great pleasure to know that my music has stood the test of time, along with other composers that I admire very much. I cannot pretend that I understand the music today, and my preference is for the music from my period, or the Baroque period, Rococo period, the Romantic period. Basically, the period of Germany from 17 and 1800s, yes, it is my preference, I admit. However, I don't expect other people to have this preference. And I feel that everybody should pursue the passion, i.e. music, that they enjoy and love. And I still am learning. I still am teaching in the higher realms of consciousness. And I am still learning. And it is a beautiful thing to experience, as I am now learning other instruments and playing other instruments. I play the harpsichord here. Of course, I play the piano. I play the harp. I am very interested in bringing in divine energies through my music that I compose here. And of course, I have great teachers who can really, really help me with technique and hone my listening abilities so that I can produce in a multifaceted style. Yes, music is still my great love. I want to thank you very much for listening to me today. If you would like any assistance or help in learning musical notes, musical scale, musical composition, bringing in that passion into your compositions, bringing in divine energy into your musical scores, please know that I am available and I do this type of work, as it was the work that I did while I was alive. If you have a moment, listen to my music and see if it appeals to you. That would tickle me very much. So I say to thee, good day, good work, good mind, good energy. Keep yourself in high feelings of love. Keep yourself in high emotions. Know that there are many who love you that are all around you. And all you need to do is call on them or reach for them in the ethers, and they will work with you and show you the way. Be blessed. This is Franz Liszt. I send you my best. Amen. And now the channel returns. Okay, all right. I want to thank Franz. I can't pretend that I can appreciate your ability, but I know that you were a virtuoso and very much loved and respected for your work while you were alive and to this day. So thank you for coming in. I certainly appreciate it, and we wish you well. Amen. So that was a new experience for me because I have never channeled really. I mean, I channeled Hildegard, but she's kind of like known as a saint or a deity almost. I mean, so channeling like a famous artist or even an everyday person on the other side publicly, I haven't really done that before. I typically stick to angels and masters. deities. But I enjoyed that. So I want to thank you for being here. I'm wishing you well. Oh, hey, Eileen. How are you? Hi, Lupe. I just want to say, you know, if things get to you, if people get to you, if things get to you, if situations get to you, really just take a step back. Realize that in the course of eternity, it's like very, very petty. Do you know what I mean? Like if someone irritates you, just take a step back, do your cleanse, let it go, start over. Start over. Keep yourself connected to the divine. Try not to get lost in the pettiness of humans with their opinions, their miscreations. You know, just realize what it is and step back and cleanse and cleanse and cleanse. Anyhow, that's my advice. Take it or leave it, but I know that I need to take that advice. Sending you my best. Please have a great day. And namaste.